After losing all the events until now, I wasn't sad at all because I knew that I was bad at all of them. But now it was time for the races and I really wanted to win them. At first, I thought that I'm already qualified for the races because I was one of the best runners from my house. But no. There were only 6 lanes in our school's track, which meant that only 6 runners can take part in a race. And the problem was that those 6 players can be from any house. There were many good runners in other houses, so now I was scared that I wouldn't even qualify. Anyways, the first race was 100 meters heats. 2 groups of 6 runners will run one by one, and the top 3 runners from each race will qualify for the final race. But there was a twist here. Our school's ground wasn't long enough to be able to hold a straight 100 meters race, so we had to run 100 meters in a curved track. By the way, my school didn't even have a proper running track in the first place. We made one on our football ground using lime, the powder. Now, this wasn't the final race, it was just heats. So our PE teacher didn't bother measuring the lanes and change the starting points so that everyone stays in their own lane and also runs equal distance. But running on a curved track also meant that the one starting at the last lane will have a disadvantage as he will have to cover more distance than others, even though we can change lanes when we reach the curve. So to make things fair, the starting point of every player was shifted and put forward a little bit according to their lanes. And then I thought of a plan. I will choose the last lane and sprint as fast as I can to reach the curve first. And then I will cut inside before everyone else and keep the lead till the end. And that's exactly what didn't happen. The referee blew the whistle and we all started to run. Halfway to the curve, I checked where my opponents are and saw them running together 2 meters in front of me. Now, 2 meters isn't much, but it is a lot in a 100 meters race. I lost all the hope and realized that I'm not going to qualify, unless a miracle happens. And it happened. When we reached the curve, the 2 runners in the innermost lane turned without any problem. But the third one couldn't turn and kept running forward, and because of that, the fourth one also couldn't turn, which created a wide and clear gap in between for me to run through. I took the chance and all of a sudden I was in third place. I was myself shocked that how did this happen, but happy at the same time that I qualified for the final race. The next race was 200 meters heats. I really wanted to try, but I also wanted to save enough energy for the last 400 meters race. I have good endurance, thanks to football, which would help me run longer distances much better, and I also came to know about my sprint in the previous race. So I skipped this race and went for 400 meters. Our school's track was only 200 meters long, so we had to run 2 laps for this race. This time, there were around 10 people competing, and the first 6 players to finish the race get qualified. I focused on my launch this time because in 100 meters I started a bit late, which was the reason I was behind everyone from the start. But I got so focused that I accidentally started running before the whistle, and the referee was none other than my PE teacher. So he started shouting at me and gave me a warning. I was still focused on my launch, but this time I had to make sure that I run after the whistle. The referee blew the whistle and I had a perfect start. I was only behind one person who was also from my house, so it didn't matter. I finished the first lap second with my teammates still quite ahead of me. But he did a stupid mistake. He actually sprinted at the start of the race, not caring about the second lap. So he started getting tired and slowed down gradually. I catched up with him pretty quickly and went past him while he was slowly jogging. And now I was first. I only had 100 more meters to go. I checked behind me and it was clear. No one was near me. And I came first by a huge margin. I was very happy now that I qualified for 3 races. Sports Day was only 1 week away now. I was really excited for it, especially for the 400 meters race. I was quite confident that I was going to win it.